He's actually going to belch some flame. He's gonna use the old flame belcher. And he doesn't want to hurt the war dog here with this.
He
They're
gonna.
replaceable. Are you sure he cares?
Oh, actually, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. He's gonna maneuver, kill Kazaan.
Oh my god!
And
Get the clear obscure damage cap. 909. That's 9,000.
deal minimum damage, of course. Yeah, just minimum damage. Belch some flames. He says, "Flame on," and he rolls mid. He rolls about 4 damage. Yeah, and he just. We're playing Draw Steel, the game where heroes and war dogs never miss. Tonight we look at all the new changes that have been implemented to the Codex. At this point, all classes are complete to first level, and some new monsters have also been added. I'm joined by some folks from the Draw Steel space and Djordi of the dev team. Very exciting. But will the designer of the war dogs be able to survive the monsters he brought into this world? Find out in the Danger Room. Welcome to the Danger Room. Tonight, I am joined by some amazing people in the Draw Steel space as we look at some new monsters that have been implemented into the Codex. And so before we get into it, let's introduce yourselves and introduce yourself and who you're going to be playing tonight. So we'll start with Gerard.
Hello. I am Gerard. I'm Irish and I'm angry. That's why I'm playing the Fury. I'm reprising my critically acclaimed role from the Summoner playtest. I'm playing Cruiteachan, also known as Critch, the Dragon Knight covered in furs and bone armor that almost looks like it's fused to his flesh. He looks like he's been through the shit more than once. And he has the awesome perk Camouflage Hunter, so whenever he makes an entrance, it's always, Predator style or, coming out from the camouflaged amidst the trees. And he looks like a ruthless, a badass bit of a guerrilla fighter fighting against the forces of tyranny amidst the forest. He was a warden in a previous life. And that's Cruiteachan.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like it hurts. It looks like existence hurts for this character.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everything is pain.
Everything.
He channels that.
Yeah, is that exposed bone there? That doesn't...
No, it's the bones of his enemies.
Okay, so that's better. But, less... You don't want...
He's not a revenant yet.
Yep, he's not a revenant yet. Not yet. Maybe after this session.
That's after Arc 2.
Yeah. Nomad, who are you?
All right. I am technically I'm going to be a test character because I haven't played a Insurgent variant of the Tactician yet, but I am playing Grif McManus, a somewhat carefree ranger individual of the forest who is just aching for a good fight and adventure in his own way. To a fault in some degrees. He, of course, can't die. He has too much to do. So the joys of conflict bring him a lot of focus, as it were. But yeah, that's me.
Nice. Grif McManus is an amazing name. I love that name. It makes me smile.
Thank you.
Faan, who are you playing? And who are you?
I'm Faan. I am playing Finn again, so Finnegan. And this time he's a conduit instead of a tactician. So I'm going around helping where I'm needed, keeping people alive. It's short and sweet.
Nice. And Caio of the Dice Society. Are you a robot?
Yeah, no, I'm a Memonek, which means I'm not a robot. I'm just a silico-organic hybrid. So I'm Caio from the Dice Society. I make podcasts and videos about Draw Steel, and tonight I'm playing Talyanna, which is a Memonek. I'm not a robot. I'm just made of different stuff. Yeah.
Just built. You're just built different. Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, Memonek are born when a mom Memonek and a dad Memonek love themselves very much.
Love themselves. Oh
Um,
my, that sounds okay.
love each other. Love each other.
Caio, in the first 5 minutes or so, we
Wow.
want to kind of keep that kind of talk to a minimum. All
I'm
right.
sorry. I'm so sorry. This was English. Sorry. But yeah, I'm playing a Chronopath talent. I come from a place in the timescape where time is just another dimension, so I can move freely through time, forwards and backwards. So that's it.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. And then finally, Djordi of MCDM. Welcome. Who are you, and who are you playing tonight?
Hi, my name is Djordi. That's not my real name. My real name is Robert, but no one calls me Robert. Everyone calls me Djordi because of a long story about how I got in the games industry.
I didn't know that. My gosh.
Yeah. Friends from college call me Bob, which confuses people to all hell, right? Because if you know me for the last 30 years in the games industry, it's always Djordi from Georgievich. Actually, I'll tell you the story. Might as well. So my first game studio I worked at was Blizzard back in 1995, but it's before we all realized it was Blizzard. It was just like, oh, it's this small little fun game studio. And I was the fourth Robert hired. There's one went by Rob, there's one by Bobby, there's a Bob, and so that was Robert. And then Star Trek fans, they're like, hey, you're doing a lot of technical art, you're doing a lot of fixing stuff up, you're like Georgievich, and the name just stuck. It's stuck for the last 3 decades.
Oh my God. Well,
That's incredible.
That's hilarious. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I am a senior designer at MCDM. We're working on the books right now. We're getting the PDFs out. I've been working on some diagrams, but mostly the last few months I've been focused on the Codex. I've been the point person working with a DM hub on the Codex and sort of building stuff out. And today I am playing Kazaan, who is actually a character I'm playing our internal playtest on Wednesdays. He's a dwarf shadow. He's a humble blacksmith with no secrets from Cal Calavar, who's trying to make the world right and sort of figure out a way to take back Cal Calavar for the good of dwarves.
Ah, good. A just cause. I like it. So, talking about the Codex first, a little bit before we jump into the encounter, just a few questions. So, what about the development of the Codex has been the most surprising to you?
How robust the software the DM Hub has built. So I've worked in game development before, and like having a system where you can live update stuff has been very, very, very real and very amazing. Like, I think I've seen you guys do it on your streams as well. Is like, if an ability isn't quite implemented yet or not exactly right, you can just tweak it real time and make it happen. And so that makes iteration like a dream, and I think that changes how we think about stuff, right? Because the line between a developer and a user is a little bit fuzzy, right? Because anyone can do stuff.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I know that just playing with like David, Denny, sometimes he'll just be like, "Oh yeah, can you just reload it just real quick and it'll be fixed," or we don't even have to reload it. Sometimes it's magic. I don't know what they're like technomancers over there. I don't know anything about that. And then in your Patreon post, I love this. I love you spoke about the sausage stages with the game's content being broken into like several releases based on echelons. Can you give us an update on that?
Sure,
the sausage?
Yeah, so the sausage plan is still the sausage plan, right? So we're going from right now it's haggis mode, and we want to get into like backdoor barbecued sausage, and then eventually to Costco hot dog, where anyone can get it. And the metaphor for seeing the sausage being made is there's a lot of baggage to sort of seeing the process happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're still in alpha on the Codex, and so it's a great piece of software. It's very robust. You can do a lot of stuff, but it's still in development. So you're occasionally going to need to remake your character. You're going to occasionally need to encounter something that you need to sort of patch up. There's stuff that isn't fully usable that we're in the process of fixing. And I think most of you probably seen, have been playing over the last few weeks. We've gotten lots of UI, UX improvements because we've been working with some UX designers
Oh yeah.
to improve stuff. And the goal is to sort of get to sometime this year, like, ideally in the summer, but we'll see how the flow goes, to a version that we can share with our patrons, so the patrons get early access to Echelon 1. And when we talk about Echelon 1, we mean level 1 to 3, right? So getting the 1 to 3 experience sort of built out for core tactical combat. We're on our way there. And then we have like the higher echelons, 2, 3, and 4. It's the levels 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and finally 10. And also some secondary mechanics that sort of come along with that. So, Echelon 2, we would probably also package with that the final character builder flow. Echelon 3, we're talking about more of the non-combat mechanics, which we have early versions of, like with negotiations and montage tests, And, when we get to Echelon 4, maybe all the treasures are in, right? So Echelon 1 isn't all the Echelon 1 stuff necessarily. It's the core combat stuff, and we sort of have to kind of divide and conquer as we go forward.
Yeah, a lot of it. I know that I think yesterday or the day before, Denny released that it's first level complete. I think for all the classes, which is a big one, for running games for sure. You spoke about the UI with the Codex. The UI here is like unlike anything I've used for VTTs. I've used Fantasy Grounds and Foundry, and it's kind of a little Baldur's Gate 3 reminiscent. It has all those little buttons and whatnot, but can you speak to the inspiration behind all of that?
Yeah, I mean, there's just general usability from games. The UX designer we work with, she's a big fan of Baldur's Gate 3, so that's a reason why there's some influences there, right? But the goal is, right, to make it intuitive to find stuff, right? And so this is, you can put on my get on my podium, my soapbox about there's a difference between UX and UI, right? So UI is the art and the craft of building usable elements of the user interface, usable elements that you interact with to make things pretty and to do core function. UX, which is what the discipline's evolved to, is user experience. And it's thinking more broadly about the process of what you're doing, and it isn't just about making the buttons pretty. It's about, well, how often are you using this button? How often are you doing this? How far are you moving the mouse? What state are you in psychologically? Thinking about you as a player, your player experience. And that's taking stuff to the next level, right? And that's stuff the video game industry has sort of shifted into a lot, in the last 2 decades. And I think we're trying to bring that kind of ideology, that sort of methodology, to VTTs.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly shows. It's very already it's still in the haggis stage, right? But it's still sleek.
Stage.
Yeah, it's still pretty sleek. It looks really, really nice. And so okay, now we are about a month away from the release of the PDFs, the official release, about a month. What can we expect next from the Codex development?
So we're implementing monsters. Echelon 1 is going well. The PDF for the Heroes book is, like you said, a month away. Probably soon for patrons, they'll get a preview to help with that. And then we are finalizing editing text for monsters. When the text is finalized for monsters, then we can probably accelerate implementation a bit. We're going at a very steady pace right now because we know there's going to be a couple iterations. And so once we get text that's more finalized, we want to sort of do a bigger push to get the full echelon 1 set of monsters out. And once we get that and a few UX fixes, may not be in a month, but we're talking about in months timeline in the next few months, is getting that Patreon preview out, right? And sort of getting a wider pool of people. And that's, getting to the backdoor sausage version of it. And there's extra work we just have to do for that is not immediately apparent. If you're one of the early testers of the Codex, you've gotten familiar with it, you know how stuff is working, but you have to sort of think back to the first time you used it, and the onboarding process that Dave and the team use, where we generally ask that you play in a game and have someone show it to you before you get a key to sort of move on and sort of host your own group, just to help educate you, help onboard you. But when we go to patrons, we can't package David or Djordi or whoever with every patron because that could be a much bigger pool of people. So there has to be a very core intuitive usability pass done before we can kind of send it wide, because otherwise we'll be flooded with feedback on stuff that we know we might need to fix. That'll then prevent us from getting the feedback that it's valuable from a broader pool of people.
Yeah, I get that. I know other folks are, already putting out like tutorial videos for the Codex. Like, Vex is doing a great job, or James Vex is doing a great job. So I mean that would also help. But yeah, I get what you mean. People need to be able to, get into it and be able to use it and be competent using it right out of the gate. I get that.
Yeah.
So thank you for answering a few questions. Do we want to kill some monsters?
Sure.
All right. So I'll have a little spiel first before we get into it. You are a band of heroes sent into the wilds to investigate strange goings-on in the area. People have been going missing with only severed limbs in the places they were last seen. Your search eventually led you here, the cliffside encampment of Ajax's war dogs. As you approach the war dogs, ready their weapons and draw steel.
There it is.
Oh, this
We
is
drawing steel, baby.
Yeah.
Tactician.
All right.
Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine. You'll be fine. So well,
This art is insane.
isn't it? Oh my god, I love the artillery up there. I hope
Oh my god.
I hope to kill a couple of you with those ones because they look really cool. Yeah. So you start with 3 victories and have spent half of your recoveries. Yes, draw steel. Oh, that's great. That's a 1. That's a 1.
Oh no.
Yeah, good job. I like that.
Oops.
So on the cliffside, there are 2 massive tanks filled with swirling green liquid. Floating inside are various humanoid body parts. You swear one of the floating eyes looks at you. These are obviously like impromptu war dog making machines. And yeah, you can interact with them during combat, but only on your turn.
Where's that?
I think the artillery's gonna go first, yeah. So I guess they're gonna attack you, Kazaan. Sorry.
Oh.
That'll be 6 damage to you. Oh no, I see clever trick there.
Actually,
No.
I think instead he's gonna misfire and
Oh, Gerard, this is looking familiar.
yeah.
Yeah, this is
Clever trick.
probably my favorite ability. To be like, actually, no, you hit yourself in the face, you fucking idiot.
No. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like
This
this.
is so good.
Yeah, their gun jams. This massive gun. Let's zoom in on this. This massive gun just jams and misfires and shoots the other one in the face. Half of its face peels off and yeah, dies. And the same with the one that fired.
You should be more careful.
And
That's like a genre-defining opening moment where the war dogs advance on us and their first shot fucking misfires.
exactly. How sad. Their captain. Yeah, he will end his turn unceremoniously. He puts his head in his hands. He's like, "Come on, I trained you all so well." But he's gonna sort of stand over there and wait. Your turn, heroes.
I'd like to get marks up, but you won't see.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I like you getting marks up. Marks are great.
Yeah.
Marks are brilliant. Do you have any preferences for marks? Because I was gonna just mark
those
this.
4-armed big dudes.
I was gonna do either the one closest to us or the 4 group of minions, just so we can wipe them. I'm inclined for the minions first, just because they're closer.
You can move the mark when you kill them too, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let's get it. So I'm pretty sure I'm with it. Yeah. Let's maneuver. Mark that man. So I'm currently at 5 focus. We're going to do a little bit of a hammer and anvil. Is what we shall do. Shall target this one. We'll see what we get. I'm not going to do word of guidance for this. Base as is.
Jesus.
All right.
Oh no.
One ally can make a signature attack. Who has a ranged signature attack?
I do. I have
Lovely.
Mind Spike.
Lovely.
You definitely killed
so
3 of
sorry.
these ones. These minions.
I'm so sorry. You're playing Talyanna?
Yeah, the talent.
Awesome. Go right ahead.
Nomad, you want to
go-
kill 3 of these ones first?
Sure thing.
Yeah, you go out and you what does this look like as you kill those ones?
Something like that. Basically, I will call the weakness in their formation, and then I will sling a couple of my arrows into the creatures as I look over my shoulder and point it out to Talyanna to land their shots.
All right. And then
Yeah, I don't know if it applied the damage.
I don't think
But-
it did, but you kill it.
Brilliant. All right. So that
I don't
minion
think
group
that was a
is
tier
dead.
3. Oh, wait, I had a double edge.
Yeah, double edge. Yep.
Yeah, I use the opening and just a mind spike that like a lightning comes from
Nice.
the back of their head, and it's like how I'm gonna be there in the future, so I shot him in the past. That's how.
You like the flash over here. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. And final little bit, I'll move my last 2 movement and then move my mark if it will let me. It's not the second, but I'll move my mark to the big boy. And that'll be the end.
All right. You see in these vats some arms and hands start to get stitched together. A face is starting to form.
Ew.
Yeah.
You.
And it looks, the face looks like it's in pain, for sure. This one,
God.
you killed his minion squad, so he's going to be angry about that and attack you. Haha, he has melee too, thank goodness. And he's going to strike out at you. What's your name? Grif? Grif, yeah. Oh, I can choose to.
Grill?
Grill. Well, I can't see from here. Sorry. Grif. Yeah, Grif. There we go.
The name's Grill McManus.
And I can spend an additional 3. I can spend malice to deal 3 more damage. Yeah, why not?
Malice? That
Yes.
means you get to do worse stuff to us.
That-
That's not cool.
That is true. It's very cool. Just not cool for you folks. Let's just hurt you. No. Okay. Oh,
Haha.
all right. 5 damage and agility. Ooh, what's your agility?
Well, it's casual 0. It's
You get vibes-based agility.
yeah.
Yes,
I'm feeling acrobatic.
so yeah,
That's usually what I say when I'm 3 points in.
I'm feeling acrobatic. Oh no. Yeah, this war dog Amalgamite reaches out with all of this anger, reaches out and grabs onto you even from 2 away And yeah, he's going to spend some malice and deal a little extra damage.
More malice.
There.
Oh, rude.
And yeah, he's done.
Get him, boys.
Get him? That's your plan?
Yes.
I could get him with a heavy blade.
I could climb up there and create like a flaming area around the minions if we want to start getting rid of the minions, or I could set the tanks on fire if that works. I don't know.
Set the tanks on fire.
Yeah.
People dash. Manual summoners.
It's terrifying.
I'm gonna go later to heal when we need it.
Let me roll.
Burn. Yes.
Oh,
Huge.
baby.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I already have awe. Okay, let me move. Can move over here. And I think I'm gonna use incinerate and set an area, a 3x3 area on fire. Ooh, that's it. That's click to confirm, confirmed.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's on fire. I mean, you still should roll.
It's not prompting me to roll.
Oh, that's right. That's
I
right.
don't know.
Probably because there is not an actual target there. So just make a power roll, and you can add the right bonus. It would be +2, right?
Okay.
At this point.
Yes.
Huge.
So that's
Okay.
16.
Okay, 16. That is tier 2. How much damage would that be?
That's 4 fire damage.
All right. Yes. So you run up there. What does it look like as you when you manifest this ability?
So I was already there, as we all know. I started the battle here, then I had to come down to do the other stuff. Yeah, it was a whole thing. So I was here, and then in a few rounds, I'm gonna set the grass on fire. Once we are done with the battle, I'm gonna set the grass on fire, but I'm able to teleport the fire back, so the grass is on fire under the tank.
This is amazing.
It doesn't. I don't think it looks like anything at all. I just move there. I look at the thing, and it starts burning. So this is when I received the vision from the future. I
Gotcha.
received the path, the thing as a past.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and you see that it starts to catch on fire. That face in there doesn't seem to be touched or phased really. But some of the equipment is starting to catch flame, and I want. Hold on. You notice when you approach this machine that several of the tubes filled with like this bright green substance lead up the cliff face and attach to this war dog ground commander all the way up there.
Oh, oh, okay.
Mm.
So this dude might be controlling the thing.
Mm.
Okay.
Possibly.
Okay. For my maneuver, who wants to come up here?
I do.
You're the guy I can't pronounce the name.
That's me.
That's me.
So, so I'm gonna accelerate you. You can immediately shift up to 2 squares.
Oh hell yeah! As I'm accelerating, my sort of like primal growls sound like the revving of an engine.
Oh god. I'm
Yeah.
scared.
So, how do you pronounce that? Crite?
You can call me Critch.
Critch. Okay. So Critch was gonna come up here, right? On his next turn, he was gonna walk. So I just bumped him a few seconds in the future, so he's a little closer. And then at the end of my turn, I look back and I actually fire my previous turn's entropic bolt. It doesn't hit anything. It just goes back in the past and kills the guy.
That's awesome.
The last minion.
Nice.
And I think I'm just gonna move one square over here just to finish it off. Yep. End turn.
All right. Well, you seem squishy, so we're gonna squish you. I mean, really, nobody's squishy in this game, but you seem like the squishiest right now.
Bold assumption. Let's see if it pays off.
So 3 of them are going to attack Talyanna? Yeah?
Talyanna?
Talyanna.
I think
That's
it's
the one.
Talyanna.
The time traveler. We're going to kill that one. And then one of them is going to shoot one of their blades at Grif.
This wasn't in the script.
Hey, look, you're not a troubadour. Can't say stuff like that. Okay, so that was not great. That wasn't a great roll, but that's fine. Are you going to say again and let them potentially crit?
No, I'm gonna vanish.
Oh, okay.
How?
I don't like that.
Okay. So vanishing ward, I become invisible until the end of my next turn. Yeah. I do take the damage. That works.
Love the sound effect there. Yeah. Yeah, so you turn invisible?
Yeah,
Wow.
no, yeah. I'm like, this timeline is really dangerous. So I'm gonna move a few seconds ahead.
This timeline's dangerous. I should go to a different one.
Man, I say that every day.
Doesn't everyone? I wake up and I'm like, this timeline is dangerous.
This one sucks.
Yeah. But that's all.
No. I don't like this invisibleness. Can I still attack you? Can I see? I don't have line of effect, right? Oh no. This is not good.
I don't think you do.
Designer's put on his hat here.
Yeah,
Invisible
Djordi,
it gives you concealment, and so that gives you abandon attacks. You still have to hide. Like, there's still a faint outline of who you are, right? Like, invisibility is just giving you pretext to be able to hide and to do stuff. So it isn't like all or nothing.
Yeah, so it's just a bane. Okay.
Yeah. So teacher. You forgot to send us homework.
Beautiful. Thank you, Djordi.
So it's like a elite active camo. It's kind of like shimmering.
But if you had a maneuver to hide, you could try, right? Because you have concealment, which gives you the pretext to hide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like my next turn, I could do that because I will be invisible. Yeah.
So he has an edge from high ground and a bane from concealment, so he will have none of that. Kind of cancel each other out. A 1 and a 2. We're rolling hot
That's
tonight.
how I like it.
We're rolling
That's
hot.
how I like it.
Yeah, you don't need to rub it in. Thank you. Thank you very
Hey,
much.
you deserve it. You deserve it for the crits from last time.
Hey now. So yeah, you take 4 damage. He strikes out at you. He isn't able to grab onto you, but he still strikes out and rakes some of his nails on your weird non-robotic flesh.
Okay.
And he will be done as well. Ooh, no. Wouldn't it be funny if
Yes.
he killed all of these guys around Talyanna?
Oh no.
Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
he can't quite do that, but he's gonna kill one of them. And you should take damage. Yes, you should.
That's evil.
Posthumous promotion.
He is. Another 4 damage.
Don't the other minions take damage as well?
What?
No.
Or are they immune to their collars?
Don't.
They're immune to their collars because there used to be 2 abilities and we sort of smushed them. There's posthumous promotion that exploded the collars, and then there was like a reconstitute ability that's now a malice ability. And so to simplify, we made it just one thing, and they just don't take damage from each other, but that's represented by them sort of taking parts from their nearby allies to sort of repair themselves.
Oh, that's great. Oh, wow. That's. This timeline sucks.
Yes, it does. So yeah, you take another 4 damage as the collar starts to light up. There's like three like little red lights. One goes with little beep, 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 and as they start to glow, this one minion poses in a very righteous way and is happily executed. And that will be the end of his turn. 3 heroes left.
Which was moving up. I'm still waiting to go for more damage to be taken by you all.
All right, I could take the next turn then.
Yeah, I think time for Fury's action.
Hell yeah! All right.
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
nice.
I'm furious. All right, Cruiteachan is going to get in the middle of the action. He's going to run, he's going to leap. And then he's going to take a little step over there. He's looking around at all these massive guys and the minions and the big old vats of, constructing war dogs. Surrounded. The fools. I'm going to use back, with an exclamation point. It's a powerful ability. It's a radial ability. One
Oh, no.
burst.
Oh no.
And I'm fucking mad. It usually does a push, but I'm a Reaver. I can turn pushes into slides. So let's see how this goes. Okay. Casting confirm. All right. One of these guys is marked. That's fantastic.
Oh no.
And all right, that's gonna do it. So let's go. Oh, it's giving me the opportunity to invoke the advanced tactics from the mark or word of guidance from the conduit. I think we're good for now.
Yeah, I'll hold.
Yep. Hell yeah,
Oh
baby.
no, this is dreadful for my guys. That didn't seem to. Oh no. Okay.
Yes, I'm choosing.
What is?
So it will pop.
Oh, you're pushing that. Okay. Oh no, that's so much damage we're dealing.
Oh, this is so
all at
good.
once. No.
And I also gain clarity.
You do.
Great.
Okay, that was 15 damage, push 3. Fantastic. All right, and that was just my action. I've got a maneuver left,
Oh dang. All right.
which of course I'm going to use for a knockback. What are you doing standing next to me? Get off my hill.
Oh my God! Stop this! Stop this! Stop this nonsense! Stop it, Gerard.
And let's see. There we go.
Is that that's you? So what does that look like? As you just like force all of these ones back? You start moving them around. Oh no! Don't do that. Don't. I'm not hesitating. I'm not hesitating. I'm role playing. Stop
You
it.
were narrating.
I was
Narrating.
Hesitation.
It's not acting.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Critch, when he leapt up there, he yelled his frustrations at the enemy, and he stomped his foot on the ground, and his fury was translated into a seismic force. The ground itself was in tune with him and kicked these fuckers back, and dealt a lot of damage to them.
Yeah, too much damage.
Yeah, and then he kicked that war dog on the ass.
He actually has two asses. They're just stapled just for better.
I used both feet.
Yeah.
I used both feet, Cameron. Oh my god.
Well, they're all stitched together, so they it's better for digestion, all that stuff. Yeah.
You're gonna need more stitches.
And then hesitation is weakness.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, let me rewind. First, to use a maneuver. I'm on your side, which is I'm no threat now, so I'm going to use the I'm no threat version. Sorry, I'm going to call an audible.
Okay.
Get some insight. So
Still good.
I'm no threat. Basically, I am perceived as harmless. I'm just this entity over here. La 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 la. La la la. Let's go over here to this marked, flanked person who does not understand who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Then I reveal myself, which gives me a surge, beep, in the new rules. And then I will use "You are watching the wrong one."
You were grabbing the
There
wrong
you go,
one,
Gerard.
really. Yeah.
Should have a double edge on this because I got flanking. I'm on your side and the mark.
I'll be using my advanced tactics on this as well for my triggered action.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I will spend a surge, which we might need to do afterwards. I don't think plugged in right
There
now.
should be a lightning.
Why
There
with
is.
all the tier 3s? This is not appropriate. This is not good
There we go.
for my people.
And the surge.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh, but
And then
who
I'll
gets
give
the
you
last
a
laugh?
surge.
Okay, that's minimum damage. All right. Well,
Calculated.
yeah. What does this look like as you just destroy this amalgamite?
Yeah, so basically what happens is Kazaan uses his Harlequin-esque ability to feel, he's not exactly simulating someone because that takes insight. He just sort of seems like a harmless background member, like a support member.
Mm-hmm.
And then he reveals himself and he pulls out his weapon, which starts as a small, like kind of bow stick, and he hits a button there, and there's a small steam power pump action thing that telescopes out a giant hammer. And he
my
basically
God.
telescopes it through the war dog's brain.
Oh my God.
His head shatters and he falls to the ground and kabooms.
He does kaboom. It's not as big as a kaboom as his colleagues, but it'll do. Jeez.
I think he's so big the collar's above everyone's head, so it's just exploding up in the air.
Yeah.
And I shall move my mark to this one over here.
Beautiful.
And I'm not grappled anymore. Thank you.
Who's next? Oh, the commander is next. He is. I like this ability. I like the name of it. It's called Combined Arms. And it's a villain action. He's going to use that after at the end of Kazaan's turn. Each target, so it's each ally within 10 burst. Each target can make a ranged free strike, then immediately use the charge action. Oh no! There's still someone right there. Yeah, we're gonna kill you. Boom, 1 damage. Yeah, so you take 3 damage instead, angry boy.
Okay, I'll use unearthly reflexes on that one.
Ah, so you did. Okay. Oh no. Let's see, take half the damage. So you'd only take round down to 1 damage, and Talyanna, you can heal for 3. As this guy
And
shifts in.
it's my favorite emergent dynamic from the Reaver is unearthly reflexes. Like you would read the ability, oh, I'll prevent the damage and I'll step away. But everyone's like, no, I'm going to prevent the damage and go forward.
Yeah. This Amalgamite is going to shift. It actually. He's gonna move.
I left an opening for you.
Yeah, that's where he's gonna move. Yeah, he lashes out at you. 3 damage. This one. Also gonna lash out. They shoot. They fire their rifle, and then they are gonna move back. Oh, no, they could move forward and make a melee free strike. I like that. Yes, okay. So they move up. Deal a little bit more damage. Charges up at you. Hits you again.
Oh my god.
Works.
Are they shooting me or are they
Shooting you and then hitting you with the butt of their rifles, yeah. This guy is also
They're BXRing you.
They're doing
fascist pigs?
Yeah, he's gonna move up.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen with that innocent little war dog coming close. I'm sure
Yeah.
he doesn't have any cool abilities or anything.
Oh yeah, nothing. Nothing. No. See.
I'm not worried at all.
Oh no, why did he do that? No. Oh gosh. Sorry. Oops. You didn't die. I'll revive him in just a moment. So this one then moves up to you. Oh, you get more. Yeah, ferocity. Dang.
You get winded.
And then he
Make me bleed. I get angrier.
and then he's going to blade you. And he can only choose, I think, 1 target for this. Oh no, he can choose 3.
Blade 3 Resurrection? I'm sorry, I'll stop.
There. Oh, that was almost
Blade Trinity.
Good one.
Okay.
Trinity. Shut up.
Yeah. Why did I think it was Resurrection?
So you all take some damage as they all reach out and stab at you. And they fire blades. He's not like literally next to you right now, but I'm going to move him next to you, and he's going to stab at you.
Ah.
There. And rolls mid. 3 damage. That's good. To each of you again as they move in. That's the villain action. Sorry. Took a little while, but that's fine. The villain action. It hurt you all very, very. That was very productive.
Rude.
I mean, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little rude. And then he's going to... He's going to throw a spear at the barbarian, I'm pretty sure. The fury, rather. The rage machine here. If he can reach you. Are you within 5?
I don't believe so.
Oh, just one away.
Aha!
Can he then charge? Yeah, he can then charge and then make a range free strike, or yeah? Or is that just only a melee free strike? Sorry.
Only melee.
Ah, dang it.
It has to be a straight line. He's got his buddies in between him, so.
Yeah, he does. All right. Well, then he will double move.
I mean,
Hmm?
not a backdoor GM for a director for you, but if he's got a maneuver, he could possibly just promotion one of the guys to clear the way to then be able to charge.
Thank you so much. That's amazing.
Djordi.
Wonderful.
Why?
X.
Boom. Let's hope for a 6. Let's roll high. Roll high. There we go. There we go. Take some damage.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck. I'm at 1.
I'm
The
next.
good
Don't
news, when
worry.
you're dying, you'll get more ferocity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
All according to plan.
And then he says, he looks at you, kind of like, really? This is annoying, with just a little bit of annoyance. And he's going to kill you. He says, I have this one. Kill the rest. There.
What does he do to me? Like, what weapon does he use?
Yeah, he has this bladed, like this long sword. I feel like he seems like a long sword sort of duelist, and he just slashes out at you. And he's kind of actually inspecting some of your body parts, and is like, I might want that arm or something. You know, he's checking out the goods.
Yeah, and so as he strikes me, blood is starting to seep from all my wounds, but a wicked grin comes over Critch's face, and he says, "Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer."
Oh my god,
Yeah!
the one-liners over here.
This one I have to accredit to Darkest Dungeon.
Okay. Okay.
Love Dark Dungeon.
Help
Sounded
is
cool.
on the way.
I pride myself on...
Yeah. I saw the one. Oh god.
Whew. So
Nice.
I am going to step forward, being untouched in the battle so far.
So
I need
far.
to be within 10 of everyone, and I am. I am going to use a maneuver for Healing Grace, which has been updated now. So everyone except me. Do you want one, Kazaan?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to give Kazaan wants 1. Grif, McManus, how many do you need? 1. No, I'm going to do it on my end. You don't have to do that manually anymore.
The magic of David.
Yes,
Actually, no. This is Jason. Just Shui did this.
yes.
Another
So
one of the
I
wizards.
can. I've got 5 to give out, so I can heal. I forget how you say it. Cruiteachan.
Critch.
Critch. I forgot the last letter. So I'll give you 2 because you're at dying.
Yeah, thank you.
And then everyone else 1. Otherwise, if I give Kazaan nothing, I can give Talyanna 2 as well because you're at 7.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so then let me just reapply. Because my risk is calculated, but boy, am I bad at math. So 2 and 2. Like that.
Beautiful. Oh god, look at these.
That's
These numbers go
cool.
up. Big numbers.
And then
what was
what's
that?
happening over there? I don't know.
My become dying condition for ferocity didn't trigger, so I rolled it manually. I get a D3 when I become dying.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, and I got the full.
Huge.
And then on the War Dog Commander, after your one-liner, he gets Corruption's Curse on him.
Ooh.
And I have the power of Jason on my side. Feel it flow.
Well, that's still damage weakness 5, so give him hell.
He has a might of plus
Damage weakness
3.
5, you say?
Ah,
Yeah.
Well, if he loses the thing, can we use hero tokens for surges to improve that? I don't know if we can do it enough though.
Need a T3. No, I don't think so. Because he said might 3.
Yeah, might 3.
Oh, then I'll try it again next time.
All right.
And that's my movement, that's my maneuver, that's everything I have. I will walk. Just so that I'm not standing in a perfect line for the fireman. 1, 2, there.
What does it look like as you heal all of your allies?
My little familiar floats in the air next to me and just unleashes a wave of pure light that surrounds my allies as I point my dagger at the commando, but I don't get a nice angle and line to him, so it doesn't get to curse him.
Gotcha. But he still understood it's the thought that counts. He kind of understood
Yes.
that. Yeah. This one's going to go. With his minion. His minion's going to go. The bolt launcher. And you know what? They're going to take the Bane on it. Oh, no, they're going to shift. What am I talking about? They're going to shift backwards and then shoot at the Rage Monster. Come on, behind. Okay. Tier 3. You do have unearthly reflexes if you'd like.
Yes, it is round 2, so I shall... I'll actually take that damage.
Okay.
I'll save it for something later.
Yeah, they knock around in there, or I don't know how guns work, but they work
Typically,
their
there's
gun.
a trigger involved.
Okay, that's
some
what I
aiming
thought.
beforehand.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
I'm
they
not an
kinda,
American, so you might
Yeah.
know better than me.
they pull the
cheap
trigger.
shot.
really. Yeah, they do the gun thing, and then they pull the trigger, and it blasts you right in the shoulder, and then they laugh, and they're also eyeing you up like, I like your eyes, but it's not in a cute way. It's in like a threatening way.
Weapons of an advanced stage, but you'll soon find that advancement is nothing in the face of primal fury.
Oh my god.
That's good.
All right, then this one's gonna burn some people alive.
Roasting heroes on an open fire.
Yes. He's actually going to belch some flame. He's gonna use the old flame belcher. Oh, beautiful. And he doesn't want to hurt the war dog here with this, but each creature.
They're replaceable. Are you sure he cares?
Well, in theory, doesn't he?
Oh, actually, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. He's gonna maneuver, kill Kazaan.
Oh my god!
And
Get the clear obscure damage cap. 909. That's like 9,000.
deal minimum damage, of course. Yeah, just minimum damage. He's going to use his action to belch some flames. Belch some flames. He says, "Flame on," and he rolls mid. He rolls about 4 damage. Talyanna, you can use your again.
No. I'm gonna save it for later.
Yeah, and he just roasts this entire area. The grass is now on fire. I'm guessing this is Talyanna is probably where you got some of the fire from to light up the tank there. And that's the end of his turn. Ooh, wait, I forgot something. These tanks produce war dogs.
Oh.
Do they take damage from the fire? Does this one take damage from the fire? Possibly.
What does incinerate say at the start of their turn, right?
Until it's in flames until the start of my next turn. Each enemy who enters the area takes 2 fire damage.
Yeah, sure. 2 fire damage? Yeah. I'll give it to you.
They spawn into a burning ring of fire.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning.
Technically,
That's
yeah,
better.
yeah. And then that will be his turn. Your turn, heroes. This fight just
My
got
question
deadlier.
is, does someone have a really cool, expensive heroic ability that works now? Because I'm gonna have enough clarity for flashback, and you're gonna be able to use it.
Oh yeah.
Again.
I
got my
used my
strongest thing
5
ready.
cost. So I don't for the second round.
I also don't. I'll probably be using the squad forward to get everyone movement.
I might be able to use a big heroic ability this round.
I've got one ready to explode all over the enemy. And I'm only being slightly euphemistic.
Okay, either Kazaan or Critch, whoever wants to start or go. I'm gonna
Whoever
go
has
after
the
whoever
highest,
does it.
whoever has the highest might score, I think, is a fair.
Well, my score is considered 2 for resisting potency effects, so
That's a technicality.
So fuck you.
Well, someone
I
go.
think
give,
Critch
give it to the Fury. The Fury, if you've got a lot of ferocity, I think you should embrace
Yeah.
it.
It's a bit angry.
and just not
Do your
grabbed
thing,
yet.
and you're gonna be able to do it again.
Fantastic. So I should go first, should I?
At least before me. That's just for this round.
Yeah, go kill him.
Okay.
Kill him.
If someone wants to go first,
Kill
it's kill them.
Unleash the anger.
Kill them all. All right. Oh, and I get to roll again. Oh. 10 ferocity.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm terrified.
He's angry.
Oh no.
I'm fast. I'm ferocious. You're fucking dead.
Oh no.
It's time for a thunder roar.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah.
Oh, I love this ability.
Yes, you can.
Word of guidance seems like it would be nice.
You would be.
Yes. I
Don't do
can't
it, don't do
activate it right now, but I would like to.
So I'm pushing this commander into the flaming vat.
Oh no. Oh.
The smack sound. And that was the damage from the ability was 9, and tier 3 would be 13, so an extra 4 damage, plus actually an extra 2 from the push, so an extra 6 damage total. And similarly, this big old war dog is going to get pushed into his fellow war dog,
Oh no.
the one who was just born.
Ooh. Ouch.
Fantastic.
That fresh one is almost winded. Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Jesus. What did you just do? What did you just do?
Okay, so in his incredible fury, the primordial forces of the world answer his call. And so he breathes in deep through his draconic nose, and all of the wind, all of the activity in the area, all the natural activity just ceases, and there's stillness and silence. In that silence, Critch hears the dying calls of his comrades in the Draconic Guard, He remembers a time when they were lured into an ambush, attacked by a platoon of war dogs. He held them, dying in his arms, and all this anger wells up, and in a incredible howl, the thunder roar erupts. Sound returns to the world in a thunderous, devastating fashion. It's I like this idea that the Fury is not just powerful because they get really mad, but that anger taps into something, literally primordial about the world.
Yeah.
The elements and everything are in tune with this rage. And so the winds answer his howl and slides this commander straight into the burning vat, slides the larger war dog into his freshly born companion. It's a cruel world. You got to learn this early on.
Yeah.
I'm really teaching him a valuable lesson for life before I usher in his death.
He doesn't outwardly appreciate this, but he will eventually.
And then I will use my maneuver to not even turn around. I'm just going to kick back at this guy behind me. He's kind of cramped. He's breathing down my neck. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be a push 4.
Nice.
And so, could I?
You could slide him.
I guess I'll just push him up there.
Oh, that sounds brutal.
The sound effect is so good. Like, you really feel the impact.
I feel hurt.
Yeah.
We're working with a sound designer named Jack. He's been doing a great job, kind of adding
Jack.
very, very visceral, tactile sounds.
Yeah, Jack is doing a great job.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
By the way, Critch, get in position to do all that again. Just a heads
Yes. What's the best tactical positioning for this? I think maybe if I want to hit that commander again, or that flame-breathing guy. How hurt is he, if at all?
Not hurt at all.
Okay, so I'm going to take one step to the left and start breathing in again, preparing. I will end my turn.
These are
Hang
all
on,
the ones we-
hesitation is weakness.
Oh no.
Haha, Cameron, you hesitated.
I didn't.
You goober.
Yeah.
Ooh, you take 2 damage as you are in the flames. You are among the flames.
That is a bummer. All right, so 1, say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is this
And-
a shift? Or can I hurt you?
Oh, sorry. Apologies. I'm on your side, so I look harmless,
Oh.
like a...
Gotcha.
Don't mind me, I'm just an innocent person here who you don't care about.
As we
then
go
I-
by, I'm like, this is no place for an innocent. You need to get out of here.
Use a Shadow Strike with Devastating Rush. I should be there. He's not marked, so just 1 edge, so... But I'll spend a Surge.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, only 19 damage. Oh.
I'll apply my triggered action for 2 surges.
And then
Oh no.
the second one, will be you were watching the wrong one.
No, don't do this to me.
Huge.
Don't do this to him. No.
Let's go.
You see all the other war dogs as you just start slicing into this guy. All the other war dogs look a little panicked.
I believe that is it for me.
Yeah, what does this look like as you just, from the flames, like a phoenix being reborn, start slashing at these folks.
Yeah, so I kind of dash up back past Cruiteachan, you know, back there, and I look kind of harmless, and then the vision that Cruiteachan had, this sort of we all kind of get a little glimpse of, and I think Kazaan, because he's got his dwarven voice on, the little bit telepathy, he picks up on it. He picks a vision of that innocent victim, who I think this commander was actually there. He saw what happened, right? And so for a moment, I briefly become the victim Cruiteachan is grieving over, and there's this moment of panic on the sub-commander's face as the victim rushes out and turns into me with a hammer, smashing him in the face with a double strike.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. And oh god. Okay,
So now there's options for the again, because you can either do me with 2 strikes, or you can do Cruiteachan with the roar. Like in.
Oh, that's true. That's true. All right, these Amalgamites are gonna go. And that's a 2 and a 3 on the dice, so that's not great. That's not great. I keep rolling.
It's real great.
Hot.
Yes.
You can Caio, you can make me roll that again if you wanted, so I can get a higher result.
How about no way
no?
in hell?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just 4 damage, and then no grabbing. But this one can still reach around his friends and get to Kazaan.
The reach around.
Yes, a good old reach around the the war dog.
Real friends reach around.
That's why they got 4 arms.
Oh my god.
Well,
And that's another 1 and a 2. That's another 1 and a 2. That's well. Don't like that. Is it time for a clever trick or not yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna clever trick just because I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
See.
He reached around and didn't like what he found.
Oh my god.
We popped through it, so I think we have to do it manually.
Okay.
So, clever trick, he's going to target the commander instead with that 4 damage.
Beautiful.
And then I'll manually heal.
Okay. Oh, the commander looks.
Is the commander? Oh, I guess it's too low to even get a grab, but you know, it was fun.
Yeah. These guys do not like these clever tricks that you're throwing at them. They look incredibly confused. They're just like big brutes, so they don't quite understand what just happened. Your turn again, heroes.
can I
Could
go?
I go
And
and
do-
heal?
Oh,
Because, or if you go, then they're gonna go again.
yeah. Good.
Yeah.
But if Critch kills them all, then that also won't matter. So
I think
I think I'll go and
Christian
heal.
Kazaan, maybe. What do you guys want? Do you guys want healing first, and then killing, or killing first and then healing?
Kill first, always.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know.
But kill
The
first.
best healing is their death.
Really? So, yeah. Okay, so I think I'll go. Let's do this. Let's hope this works. Clarity.
That worked, yeah. Thank you for taking damage.
Yeah. Okay, so I have enough clarity for everything I want to do.
All right.
First things first. For
He's
my
the realist.
maneuver, I'm going to flashback. I'm gonna flashback Critch. So what happens is, Critch, you believe you. I don't think you have any memories of this. You just think you're attacking again. It's your turn and you're attacking, right? You don't realize you're doing it again. So I just wound up your head. I think your memories.
Oh.
And you have the energy you had, you have the power you had, and
Oh,
you
that's
do it
actually
again?
like even cooler because I rolled in the impetus for his thunder roar is reliving the previous memory of him and his squad going through this
Oh.
horrible ambush and them getting slaughtered, and now relives it again with the flashback.
that fucking sucks. But yeah. I'm sorry. I thought I was giving you happy memories, but well.
I'll make new ones by destroying all the wardogs. All right, let's fuck them up.
Yeah, go on. Ooh.
Do you want to try
Okay.
again? What are the odds you get something better?
Pretty good odds, I think.
So yeah, let's do this. I think we
Alright.
want maximum.
You're making him
Maximum
relive this now the third time in a row. What the hell?
I'm so sorry.
Find your anger. You're not angry enough. More.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but
This combo is called the trauma dump.
Okay.
Okay.
Same.
2-2 again.
Not bad.
That's all right.
okay, that's fine.
Oh.
Okay, so kill him. All right, and then I think it bugged out slightly.
I'll roll a d6 to hurt you.
Yes. Hurt me.
Of course, it's minimum. It's minimum damage again. Yeah.
Pathetic. Oh, there we go. I needed to kill the other minion.
And then
Skip that part. There we go. All right.
hold on. Let me roll
And
another
then
d6
you
to hurt
are gonna go.
Talyanna. Right? You were next to that war dog was next to you, Talyanna, or no? I forget where it was.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
they were next to me. Yeah.
Take this. 4 damage. There we go.
I'm still invisible, by the way.
I don't
That's
think this
crazy.
affects it. I don't-
Explosions don't. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I'm just noting that I think I'm still invisible. This
I
is
think it's at
crazy.
the end of your turn. Yeah, for your ward. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then-
is Critch
Yeah.
done?
Yeah, just one thing that didn't. I think I might have messed it up. The central large war dog needs to be pushed pushed 4 into the commander to the right.
And Kazaan?
Oh, that's a good point. Will it
Mhm.
affect both of them?
He's got big
Yes.
surface areas. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead I'll go diagonally to the fire
Oh.
breather.
Well, also, I think isn't this like a big ridge? Like it's an object.
Yeah, you
can
could
just crash
hit
in
him
the
on the
Oh,
object.
that's a great point. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So how much damage would you take? How much? Push 4, you said?
Yep.
So that
Plus
is.
2 for the object.
Oh.
-2 for his stability.
-2 for the stability because he has stability 2. So that's only 2. Then he has what? That's
So it's
math.
4 damage.
4 damage. Oh no. That's not good for him. That's not good for him. He's not having a good day. As he, smashes into that rock. The rock starts to shake and crack. The commander is wobbling on his feet up there. What does this look like? I guess. Well, I guess you already described it. How he's now reliving this 3 times.
Yeah.
It's like a
I'm
broken
sorry.
record. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's
And, like-
murdered Groundhog Day.
Yeah. But I think with like the again and the repetition of it, like his breath almost hitches when he's doing it this next time, and just all of it's coming back to him so intensely. And his heart is pounding, and the training, the discipline he had as a draconic guard is almost completely wiped out at this point. And we see this man for the Reaver that he has become. And so he unleashes this, and is it too late to spend a hero token for 2 surges?
I don't think so.
I'll spend a hero token for 2 surges.
On this War Dog Amalgamite, the big boy.
On the Amalgamite and the Fire Breather.
And that would be 4 damage to each of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, you kill both of them.
Yay!
Oh.
Sorry for the trauma. Not that sorry for the
Min damage.
dying.
Let's go.
Sometimes pain becomes power.
May I ask if on that the tactician wanted to spend a focus to have crit heal, spend the recovery? Just because I think the triggers might not have popped up correctly. And I wanted to remind the tactician.
They did not. So I can, if you would like, do you want a recovery?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Dang.
Take
Nice
the
catch.
recovery.
Will do.
This battle looks a lot different than it did at the start of Talyanna's first turn, or turn right here. Dang.
That's all thanks to Critch. And this was my maneuver.
No, no,
That was your
no.
maneuver.
Oh my god.
Invisible. I'm still
Wow.
invisible. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna look. I'm still trying to get to the future. It takes a long time to get to the future. That's why I'm taking so many hits. I'm trying to avoid this freaking timeline. But while I'm getting there, I'm gonna use awe.
Aw.
So I'm what's the name of this guy?
The ground commander.
The ground commander. So the ground commander just saw Critch do a lot of bad stuff, and I want them to see it again. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Critch, but to
Are you?
the ground commander.
Oh, by traumatizing them. I mean, I thought you meant
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
them another turn. That would be amazing. But okay.
No.
Wonderful.
I'd imagine. Oh.
Ooh,
No.
almost there.
Almost.
So it's 8 psychic damage and intuition less than 1 frightened.
Okay.
They're not frightened.
No, they're not frightened.
Okay. So that's my turn, I think.
Yeah, that's enough.
That was
That's
everything
enough
I
out of
had.
you.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
You're done.
Enough.
And I'm not invisible anymore. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
remove the
good.
condition over here.
Well, I guess the ground commander will take his, almost certainly his last turn. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, he's gonna use a villain action. And he reaches out and he's now a little bit panicked, and he's gonna say, claim them for the body banks. And each target can shift 2 and use the grab maneuver. For the rest of the encounter, each enemy has a bane on escaping grabs.
God.
Gonna shift there and then grab Kazaan. No effect. All right. I'll accept that.
They're everywhere.
He's gonna shift here and then grab. The target is grabbed by you. They make a melee free strike against you immediately before becoming grabbed. So you can make a melee free strike against this one.
Don't mind if I do.
Four damage, all right. And then this one will... Yeah, just shift... Oh, only shift 2. Yeah, just shift here. try to grab Kazaan. Let's see. Come on. Okay.
Yeah.
Still rolling hot tonight. Yeah. No grab. So that was useful. Actually hurt me. It actually hurt me.
Vaunted dogged determination of the war dogs. I see nothing here.
Stop taunting me. This is villain action. He's
Looks
gonna...
like your body bank is going to be bankrupt.
Oh my god, stop
Ah.
it. Stop with these one-liners. He's going to hit you with a conditioning spear, Kazaan. You could target 2, but it's only melee 1, unfortunately. Oh my god. Alright, 12 damage. That'll do. That'll do just fine.
Damn.
And now you're dying. And then an ally within 10 gets to make a free strike against you. Oh, the amalgamate, for sure. For sure.
Oh dear.
Ugh.
That's not the best you've got.
Not yet. And then select an adjacent target to grab. Oh, an adjacent target to grab? I don't think that applies. Yeah, no. Okay. So that is the best they got, actually. Yeah. And then maneuver. Ooh, let's damage some people. Let's kill some people. You are weak. You are useless to me now. Closes his fist and kills this war dog.
Oh wow.
All right, even in death, you were useless. My God.
Oh my god.
I think you got a match of defective collars.
All right.
God. Finnegan, you want to go?
They're all done unless some spawn right after you go. So
True.
you can go,
All right.
and then I'll heal after.
Doodle-doodle-doo. I don't think I can get any like other bonuses. So I will close to 5 focus, and as my action, shall use hammer and anvil again. Kazaan, do you have a good melee attack, or do you want to?
No, that was a good melee attack, yeah.
Beautiful.
He's
Hammer and
bleeding,
anvil.
though. He's bleeding, but
Yep.
that's fine.
I got 10 to go.
Ooh.
HOTTOGO.
I can up that because you have an edge on it. So I might as well use it now
All right. Go for
because
it.
you're the last person who I can have use it. But same with Talyanna, unless wait now, Kazaan's also gonna go still. But I'll use mine. I'll give you an edge.
Wonderful. So I have a double edge. And I shall now be able to do this. So that results in 13 damage.
Oh, no.
Kazaan, you now have an edge from my hammer and anvil, as well as an edge from the mark.
Oh, and I can make a signature strike?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
You're watching the wrong one. Give that a surge.
I love hammer and anvil, and then you were watching the wrong one is such a great combination, narratively speaking. That's down to the double 2s, but that's still 7.
Big damage.
And no one's flanking, so I can't give you a surge, but
All right. I am tapped on everything else, so that's fun.
When you stab at him, about 6 spleens spill out of his guts.
do you have a spare focus there?
I
Grif
don't.
McManus?
I don't. I had 5 focus to use that hammer and anvil.
That's fine. Well, our trusty conduit can hopefully help out.
On my way.
Unfortunately. So what I will do instead is I shall perform a maneuver, the grab maneuver.
Ooh,
See about. Oh, nope, no effect.
no effect.
Unfortunate. And that shall be my turn.
Yeah, you're barely standing on these rocks, and that's why you couldn't get enough. You didn't have enough purchase with your feet to be able to really grab them.
Should have gotten some hiking boots.
God, is that you?
Nice.
There we go.
It is.
God?
Finnegan, have you moved at all?
I did forwards and back.
Okay.
I've just been standing here watching everyone fight on the rocks and praying over them.
Good.
So let's see. I think who is going to go next? It is their turn. They're gonna go. I will give surges to the three of you as my domain effect. I'm going to walk forward.
Oh, wow.
One.
There's a surprise.
I just need one. And then I'll give one to Talyanna. And then I can up. So one will get Critch to math 21. I'll give two. I'll give three. You need it.
Nice.
Full heal.
Wow. Oh my god. So much.
And then I will bless the trains down in Africa, the commander.
Take me a lot to get me away from you.
Oh my god. Beautiful falsetto.
Thank you.
And then two
Oh my
surges more to Kazaan.
Oh dang.
And then I
It's
Oh
invincible.
my god.
step back one.
I'm afraid.
What am I going to do with all this double XP? Oh my god.
All right. This amalgamite is going to try and grab onto you. And this time, he's going to roll very high. High. Okay. Okay, I give up. I give up on the rolls. I give up on the grabbing. The grabbing doesn't... Oh, no. Just 4 damage, and then maneuver. He's going to try and grab Kazaan. He really wants to grab someone. Come on.
That was so close.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
So, but I get to make a free strike, correct?
Correct, yes.
Confirm. Let's roll dice.
Of course.
Big.
Of course, it's a high.
How's he looking? How's he looking? Is he?
He's looking quite fresh. Quite fresh. He's only taken like a few points of damage.
And and this 13. And the 3 surges they dump into it.
Oh my god. Oh, he looks you oh my gosh. So you brought him down to the number of stamina that he had lost previously. That's quite bad. That's quite bad. Oh no. And then yeah, I guess then he will no, he's already used his maneuver. He's grabbed you. No. Bad. All right, he's done. Who wants to finish this?
I mean, I'd love to.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it, BB boy.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my
Rolling
god.
3s every time.
He's angry.
Dang.
I'm super angry. You just made me angry. Huh. Okay. Hey, do I use a big ability again, or do I go to a signature ability? No, I use a big ability.
Go big or go home.
All right. Let's do a Thunder Roar. And that should include the VAT in it as well. So I don't know if they're taking damage or not.
Yep.
If that affects things.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Oh no, I don't like this. This shape that you're projecting here. Nope, don't like that.
I shall use my advanced tactics to give you 2 surges for the damage.
Oh, ho, ho. Okay. Now where do I add the surges?
Should be
Oh,
some
here we are.
lightning bolts. Yeah.
Lightning bolts.
Splat.
And you can move it, right? You can push it. Oh my god.
Yep. And let's see.
Minimum damage again. Yeah, the faulty whatchamacallits, collars here. That's not good. So that takes another... Okay, so you destroy that vat.
Just slow motion, he goes crashing through it. Just
Yes, yes.
You get the
Go
wee
big and go home.
Yeah.
Get the wee strike.
back into the unnatural mechanized womb.
Oh my
And I
god.
believe I'm no longer grabbed because the guy who grabbed me is dead.
That is correct, yes.
Good point.
The arm just stayed behind. The rest of the body's gone.
I come up to the commander. It seems your platoon are all fucking dead. What have you to say for yourself?
He activates his collar. He's going to activate
God.
his collar on his turn. Absolutely. He says, "Hail, hail, Ajax," and he activates his collar.
I would like to use knockback to kick him
Ooh.
northward, slide him because of a Reaver,
Oh,
and just basically
Yeah.
grab him
100%.
by the collar and throw him away.
Amazing. Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, sure. I'll just do the normal power roll. +2 for my might.
Huge.
Boom.
What would
So that
do?
will be, I believe, with my ferocity, it'll be push 5.
Oh my god. So you can slide him 5 away. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You throw him up in the air at just as his loyalty collar explodes, thus saving your friends from a little bit of extra damage. Probably would have been a 1 anyway. Let's see. Okay, would have been 4. Okay, so that's a little better than average. But yeah, yeah, this encounter is over. You have one more vat that you can destroy or do whatever you want.
I'm getting a
with.
very Hans Gruber from the end of Die Hard moment there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. He in slow mo, and then his entire body just rips apart. But yeah,
Ajax will not remember you.
no, he will not. And yeah, that's the encounter. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for running
No
it.
problem. No problem. My pleasure. And thank you, Djordi, for joining as well. I know you are in the weeds probably with a lot of work right now, so I greatly appreciate you taking the time.
Sure. Yeah, and we're hoping, to get the PDF to the patrons soon, and then you'll start seeing some of the really beautiful work that the team has done.
Oh,
Some of the prettiness in the Codex is reflective. It's essentially derivative from the graphic design we've done in the books, and so the books have a very nice, clean, and pretty feel. So hopefully you guys will like it.
oh yeah. I bet we will.